Hi, my name is Audrey. I'm the director of Small Hair Harmony, and I was part of the Real Voices class of 2024. Well, I heard about Real Voices. I was trying to figure out what to do like the summer before like senior year, because that's always like the big one, the big fish. And then I just on a whim signed up for this like screening that was happening at my school of like some Asian films, and it was just a bunch of CCA students who had done the Real Voices program, and I saw some really cool films there, and I was like, oh my god, yeah, I really want to do this. I think one that stuck out to me in particular was Yezi Su's film, and then because hers was also about like her relationship with her grandparents, and coincidentally enough, she turned out to be my mentor, so that was kind of funny. But yeah, that's how I heard about it, and then I applied, and I got in, and I went, so it was great. Oh, I liked everything about the program, to be honest. I think something that sticks out to me is just the people were super welcoming. I felt like I was part of like an actual like kind of organization, because like Pac Arts I feel like is so like local and integrated with the community that I like immediately felt like, oh, like I'm part of something. I'm not just like some like random student who's being looked down upon for being like a student. The cohort, like the people who were making the films themselves, the other like 11 people, I think, they were all super fun. I made a lot of really good friends. All the instructors were really great. I think just like being around those types of people and feeling like, oh yeah, I'm actually making like a contribution, and I feel like these connections can carry through for a while was really good. I think everyone was just super willing to put in the time to help. It just felt very like personal, I guess, because I was considering like I think like a UCLA like screenwriting program for the summer instead, and I just don't think I would have gotten that same sort of like personal attention. My film was super personal. I think I've always wanted to like do some sort of story about my grandmother. My grandma immigrated down from the north of Korea before the war was happening, and there was a lot of changes in her life related to that. She never really liked talking about it. And then as I got older, it sort of became more a thing of like, oh, I don't feel very connected to my grandma, and I want to like find that sort of connection. So my film, I was like trying to like piece together her story. I think what I learned about myself through this process is I've always been more of like a narrative like type of person, because like when I was a kid I'd always like write like short stories about like just random things. I think it's easiest for me to make a film if it's something I care about, which is everyone, obviously, but I also think it's easier when my own like sort of perspective very much is influencing what it is. I think I never ran into any judgment. There were definitely parts of my film like, do I feel comfortable showing this? Do I not? And then I think everyone was very helpful in saying, like, you know, making it clear that was my own journey. Even my parents were like, this is the story that you want to tell, so tell what you want to tell. And then all the students there, I mean, I think everyone was creating something personal to a degree, so it all felt very much like we were all being vulnerable in some ways, and there felt like there was no judgment there, so yeah. I think it was really interesting actually, because I think I found like a smaller group of friends within the cohort for the main duration of the program, and then as like the festivals were happening and everything was like crazy was happening, I think our bond was even stronger after all that. Like during the festival or like afterwards at like youth day and everything, I was talking to some people in the cohort I hadn't really talked to throughout the program, so it was just really interesting to see how our relationship changed. I think I just think that the type of people who are part of Real Voices just tend to be very like just very open-minded. Like everyone had like varying degrees of like artistic experience, but I think everyone managed to create something that was like really like powerful and like connected to them and others, so yeah. My name is Audrey. I'm the director of Small Hair Harmony, and I was part of the Real Voices class of 2024. Support Pac Arts today.